Good morning, and it's lovely to talk to you, or maybe it's even afternoon as you're accessing this. We are constantly learning new things, whether we want to or not. Some of it is by choice. We choose our GCSEs or our A-levels. Some of it is by accident or circumstance. In the last 10 months, we've all learned things and had to master new skills that perhaps we would have preferred not to learn. I've never felt particularly good with IT, but I've had to learn really fast. I would still prefer to speak to your faces, but needs must, and I'm really buzzing on learning something new about IT every single day. I feel proud about what I've done. I feel proud of myself, and that feels good. So, whether you learn something new by accident or design, recognize that you have learnt it, understand that you have now mastered something you couldn't do before, and celebrate it. Learn about the people around you. Ask them questions. The elderly have a great deal to teach us, as do our friends and acquaintances whose backgrounds and life experiences are different from ours. If we do take time to learn from someone who is different from us, we'll learn tolerance, we'll learn empathy, and if we practice those two things, we will be able to do good to others. And when we do that, we'll feel good about ourselves. Everyone can use their hands to make something wonderful. You can learn to cook. You can plant a tree or flowers or vegetables. You can sew, knit and draw. During the first lockdown, I mastered making handbags, and you can see some photographs of them there. I then put them in big envelopes and sent them out to the friends that I couldn't see. I think we've all tried our hands at cooking, and whether the first attempt comes out flat or slides off the plate, if you try again, then you will master that art. And when you stand back and you look at what you've made, or you share it with someone else, you will feel good about yourself. You can also challenge your body. On holiday one year in Greece, we went out for a wonderful boat trip round the island. I love swimming, and I brought my swimming costume with me. But when other people were getting into the water to swim, I realised that the only way that you could get into the water was to jump from the top of the boat. I am terrified of heights, but the water looked just too inviting. I jumped, and I had a wonderful, exhilarating time. And for years afterwards, when I needed a bit of courage, I would remember that I was the girl who could jump from the top of a boat. When we experience things like that, when we learn to dance or swim or cycle, when we master yoga or Pilates, your body will learn new ways. And as you practice more and more, you will get a really good buzz from that, and you will feel proud. When I jumped off that boat, I felt the fear, but I did it anyway. We all fear not being able to do something, being made fun of, but most of all, letting ourselves down. But the real letdown is that little voice inside you that says, I can't, That's what brings us down. Hearing that voice day in, day out will make us feel bad about ourselves. What if that voice changed from saying I can't to say I can and I will? I'll feel the fear, but I'll do it anyway. If you do that, you will master your feelings and you will feel good. And you'll have lots of fun along the way.